everybody. Hey there. I hope that you are ready to have the best day ever. Ready to work that entire body, doing some fun and funky moves. We're definitely going to be doing some funky moves in this 10-minute workout. Here's the structure of it. 2 circuits. Every circuit is 5 minutes, and I'll give you a 15-second break in between. But you know, this is a rest-based workout, so you're going to rest anytime you want for as long as you need. Just make sure that you stay safe. You're just aware of what your body is telling you. If it needs to rest, if something doesn't feel right, like it hurts you, or all of a sudden you start seeing stars, all of these things are negatives that are alerting your body to stop the workout and go walk around instead and maybe try later. I definitely want you to take care of yourself, have perfect form, and be safe so that you're not injured. Make sure that you've warmed up. Your arms, your chest, your belly, your back, your booty, your legs, everything should have been moving around for 3 to 5 minutes so that you feel ready. It's going to prevent some soreness. And then once we finish this awesome 10 minutes together, you're going to be cooling down with some static stretches just to make sure, again, that you're not walking like a baby giraffe after this workout ends, right? Okay, so let me quickly show you the moves that we're going to be doing. They're very funky. So I want you to be encouraged that there are modifications, and it's okay because you've got 5 minutes to get the hang of the moves and feel more comfortable and confident with them. So we're gonna start our funky first circuit doing some tabletop bridges. So you're gonna get down on your mat. I'm gonna have my fingers spread out to the side. So they're not like this or this, they're kind of out to the side. And what I want you to do is rise up until you're flat, like a table. And I really want you to be squeezing your buns together. You're gonna keep your belly pulled in, so you don't wanna push your belly out. You want it in, and you're squeezing the booty, and then you're gonna dip down without touching your bum to the floor. We're gonna be doing this 5 times. Now listen, if you don't have a mirror, it's gonna be really hard to know if you're flat. You're gonna be like, this feels flat, when really you should be up higher. You're not letting your back take over. Really let your belly and your booty and your legs do all of the work. So we're gonna do 5 tabletop bridges, and you'll just kind of hold it at the top for a second and squeeze and pretend that you're balancing a tray of coffee on your stomach. And if that's too much, just hold it here, count to 5, and then move to our second move, which is what? Oh, this is a crazy move. So this is called a sit through to thoracic bridge. So we'll just call it the thoracic move. And you're like, what? I'm gonna be honest, this move has always been difficult for me because I feel so clumsy and awkward. So in case you're not so fit, you can always just hold a basic plank instead of bothering with this, because I don't want you to fall over. But you're gonna be on all 4s, okay? Then you're gonna come up and you're gonna tuck under and you're gonna stretch the chest. So we're gonna be going each side. See what I mean about it being crazy? But you're gonna catch on really quick. So you start face down to the mat, but then you end up face up. And you are gonna thrust your hips up. You're not gonna keep them down. We're gonna do 5 on each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2. I told you it was weird. It's gonna be fine. I promise you can do it. All right, then our second circuit is gonna be much less complicated. We're gonna get into a plank. You can do this on your hands or down on your elbows. I'm gonna be on my elbows, and what we're gonna be doing is called a rainbow plank. So if I'm really close to you on my elbows, I'm taking this foot right here from one corner of the mat, drawing an arch to the other side of my mat, and then up. I'm gonna do 5 on each side. So let me show you from this side, down in that plank. So we're going 1, 2, and then we'll switch to the other leg. So it's gonna be challenging, but far less complicated to remember what we're doing. Sound good? I hope so. All right, so we're gonna start with our tabletop. That's where we're belly up. And let me get our timer ready. Hopefully you have some water, some BCAAs. Hopefully you have a fan turned on. You're gonna take this at your pace, rest anytime. It may take a few seconds to get the hang of, you'll be fine. All right, so I'm spreading out my fingers for balance. Belly's gonna be in, here we go. Holding that bridge for just a little squeeze. Then back down, back up, belly in, squeeze the booty. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Going for 5, and then we're gonna flip over where we're facing our mat for that thoracic move. And you know I'm gonna lose count. That's just what I do. So after you've done that, get on all fours. Let me see if it helps to show you from the side. So all fours, I'm gonna have my left leg come under and lift my right arm and stretch the chest back to that position, hands and knees. Now my right leg is coming under and my left hand has come up. So that's 1, 2, lift those hips up at the top, 2, 3, going for 5, 3, just smile your way through it, 4, lift those hips, 4, and if I mess up my counting, I am so sorry. After we do the thoracic, then we go back to the table. And you've got lit candles on your stomach that you don't want the wax to burn you, okay? We've only got 3.5 minutes to go. So we're coming up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take your head back, get those hips up without having your back take over. Squeeze, yes, you're doing it. It's not easy, but it's so worth it. You're gonna be burning calories around the clock. Remember, these moves are not about speed, it's about quality. And then we're going back to that sit through move. So you're starting on all fours, and it's gonna be opposite leg and arms moved if that kind of helps you keep up. So you're coming face up, hips up, 5 on each side. Breathe, take your time. You can do this. It's kind of funky. You kind of feel like a kid or a bug. Loving it. Just back and forth, back and forth. Ooh. Oh man, 2 more minutes. That takes a long time, doesn't it? And you can always do 5 total instead of 5 each side if that helps. Hey, at least this table move, we don't have to do any jumping. That's what I tell myself, like, yay! So we're gonna get it up, dip back, dip back down, squeeze, keep that belly in as you thrust up, squeeze it. You're just doing the best you can do. This is your workout. You are the boss. I think that was 5. And then we're going back to that sit through to thoracic bridge. Say that 3 times fast. It's a good day for a good day. I'm really proud of you for doing this. You made the time to do it. You didn't have to. And you probably had lots of reasons that you could have skipped this workout, but you did not do that. So pat yourself on the back. We got 35 seconds, y'all. Oh, mercy. Then we're gonna switch to that plank with the rainbow legs. So your legs are really trying to make a perfect arch. But let's just focus on this table for the moment. There we go. Squeeze it at the top, getting flat. Just breathe. Almost done. 8 more seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take a rest. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to get ready for the plank that you can do on your elbows or on your hands. I'm gonna do my elbows, and you want your legs to be to touch down from one corner of your mat to the other corner of your mat, or you can just hold a basic plank. Let me start my timer. I love that I'm wearing leggings that fall down. They only fall down. That's like their only function in life. So I always play tug of war. All right, so here we go. Down in your plank, you choose elbows or hands first, get in that plank, and then we're tapping, draw a perfect arch. You'll cross over the back of your legs. So we're doing 5 complete arches. So 3, 4, try to keep your hips square, and 5. So what I don't want you to do is kind of rotate your hips. Really try to lock your hips in place so that they are square at all times. This is kind of a funky move for sure, but you really want to do it right. So we're going to switch legs, and it's not about how high you get your leg. So keep that in mind as well. I'm always trying to correct my hips. This is killing me. Only 4 more minutes to go. So take those rests. Be mindful of your hips. Relax your hands. Your eyes are looking at your hands. Wow. That's a lot. Oh, here comes the dog that I'm kicking. I'm like, what is that? Wow. Lots of resting, y'all. Oh. Not much longer. Check your form. Come here, Ranger. Oh, wow. Like my shoulders are in fuego. Whew. We're just going to do a couple more on this side. This is me talking to myself. We have like 3 more minutes to go. Lots of rest. Full body sweat happening. When I woke up this morning and took my kids to school, it was like 32 degrees. And now I'm like, 32 degrees sounds like paradise, as hot as I am. I was frozen at the time, and now I would give anything to be frozen. You know what I'm saying? Wow. How much longer? 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Seriously, I'm just like, why did I wear a cotton shirt? I don't know. Nice and slow. The seconds will pass. I can't seem to do more than 3. Come here, Ranger. Sorry, his butt's in your face. Move, Ranger. Wow, wow, wow. And another thing is, like, I'll notice when my form starts to get sloppy. Do you notice that right about now? That's your sign to rest. That's why I keep stopping, because I can tell that I'll start cheating on the move, and I don't want to cheat on the move. All right, so keep those hands relaxed. You're going from the corner of your mat to the corner of your mat. I should be facing another way. Let me make sure I show you all the different angles of this move. And you can modify however you want. Ranger, you've got to move. Move. Oh my goodness. He's been sitting there for like hours. So I know he's like got bed sores. Oh my goodness, we got 1 more minute. Save yourself. All the boob sweat. That would be my hashtag right now. All the boob sweat. Wow. And I've already said it, but don't forget to stretch after this. It's really important. Your body's gonna be letting you know if it didn't. Thank you. Hush. Sorry. Multitasking. All right, we got 20 seconds. I'm not gonna do it. I will celebrate you doing it. You got this. 13 seconds while I drink water. 5 seconds, y'all. So out of breath. So dripping sweat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and done. You are finished. It's complete. I hope that it wasn't too much for you. I know it's a lot of weird moves that are kind of out of the ordinary, but I think that can make it a lot of fun. It can be a great distraction. So get a towel, sop up your sweat, pour some BCAAs into your water cup, go for a walk, stretch, relax, make sure you're getting enough rest and eating right and finding different ways to thrive today. Really take the time to ask yourself, what can I do for myself today? Not some like selfish luxury, because it's not a selfish luxury to do things for yourself. Maybe it's reading a book on the back porch. Maybe it's repainting your toenails. Maybe it's going to bed 15 minutes early. Maybe it's painting furniture or sewing a quilt. Do something that makes you happy to feel like you have a rich quality of life and you will not regret it. So thanks for joining me, y'all. I'm gonna go take my shirt off and potentially just stand with the freezer door open. Okay, thanks for joining me, y'all. Bye.